Yes. Oh! Why, hello. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you? I'm doing well as well. You know, this time of year gets me thinking. When winter turns to spring and a young man's fancy turns to love. I'd like to share with you a story for the season. And this is the story of my first kiss. I was a young, bold lad of only 17, a senior in high school, and just being taunted by social expectations and movies, and Katy Perry's I Kissed a Girl, which was playing on the airwaves at the time. I wondered, why does she get to kiss girls and not me? Well, the answer was me. As you see, whenever I had a crush on a lovely young lady, my strategy was to just stew on it for a while and then suffocate the feelings with the pillow. And then, over a couple months or years, when those feelings had withered and died, I could look back nostalgically and pine, gee, what could have been if I had just said or done anything? I guess we'll never know. But a dear friend of mine, and her name was Brooke, and she would have none of it. She was gonna set me up if it killed me. And she had just the plan in mind. At the time, I was deeply infatuated with this lovely lady from my advanced creative writing class. Her name was Molly. And Brooke happened to be good friends with Molly. And she thought of putting two and two together. My plan was to just have a wonderful summer of unrequited love, just play out the cycle once more. But Brooke was with Molly. And then Greg gets a text from Brooke. Pulls it open and says, "Hey, I'm hanging out with Molly and we're talking about you. And I think she likes you." Smiley face, smiley face. So I know just what to do. I dial up Molly straight away and shoot off a message. "Hey, I heard you're hanging out with Brooke, watching a movie. Can I come?" And then I wait. And then I wait. And then I realize I am so stupid. What do? I'll send a follow-up text. I'll say, haha, or, whatever. I'm not desperate. No one can accuse me of being desperate. No. No, a second text will only make it worse. You just have to be patient. Oh, but patience is so painful. I can't stand it, No more dating girls. I'm just gonna go to a monastery and live in the hills and, oh, I have a text. It's from Molly. "Yeah, sure, you can come over." Cool. So I get in the car and I head out to her abode, which is in the woods. And so I'm weaving between the ponderosa pines on the dirt trail to get there, and when I arrive, what should I see? But her parents aren't home. It's just us kids. And movie night is in Molly's bedroom. And we're gonna be on a nice big comfy bed. Brooke is on one side, there's this inviting space in the center, and Molly's on the other. So I know just what to do. I come up on the side with Brooke and I sort of push her into the center so I can sort of have room for Jesus between me and the girl that I adore. And then the movie begins, and it's Brooke's choice, and it's P.S. I Love You. Ooh, she is not playing fair, because once emotions are running high, and the girls are in an emotionally vulnerable state, who should be there to comfort them but little old me? As the movie begins, Brooke announces, well, time to use the restroom, and she leaves for about 45 minutes. And so, it's just Greg, this chasm, and Molly. And I do nothing. Eventually, she's crying a little bit, and I sort of reach across the space and just pat her gently on the shoulder in comfort, but I otherwise make no move whatsoever. And so when Brooke returns from her long journey, and she still sees that I have made no effort to close the distance, she gives me the look. You know the look. It's from your parents. And it's the, "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed." Now, she comes up on the side and she sort of hockey checks me into Molly. So I'm flailing across the space, but I stop before I touch her because I'm a gentleman and I don't touch ladies. And then the movie continues and Molly sort of tries to skirt Ness a little closer and I just freeze like it's an electric fence because I'm a nice guy and that's what nice guys do. And then the movie ends and then I stand up, well, that was neat. I'm gonna go. And as I'm getting up to leave, I notice Brooke is cocking back her backhand to just strike me across the face in my shame. But then Molly says, I'll walk you out. And Brooke lowers her strike. She'll let it play out. One last chance, Mr. Porter. Don't screw this up. And so Molly and I go to a front porch, and the stars are sparkling above, and then 17 years of pent-up sexual frustration just bursts out, and I'm just word vomit spilling out, just platitudes of affection, like, Molly, I like you. I've always liked you. From the first moment you said you liked ska music, I have been head over heels. You're so pretty, and you're artistic, and you're pretty, and hey, I kinda like you too. And then the words freeze. I can't think of what to say, so I just shuffle closer, and then I shuffle closer, and then I sort of crane my ostrich neck down, and our lips touch. And I totally get it, Katy Perry, because it's the summer of 2008, and I too kissed a girl, and I liked it. The taste of a cherry chapstick, presumably. I don't know if she liked it so much. I really had no instinct for kissing. You know, it was my first time. I was sort of like a human Pez dispenser, like, but as our lips pull away, and I am just euphoric. I'm so excited. I can hardly contain it. I'm not even containing it. And then she's like, you're welcome. And then I don't know, I think we hug. I might have given her a high five. And then I'm just sort of skipping and jumping back to my car. I climb in the vehicle, let out a fist pump, and then I just slam into a tree on the way out. Oops. She does live in the woods. So first kiss, first crash with a stationary object, totally worth it.